Hey everybody, and welcome back to Black Arrow Gaming. I'm Bob, and we are here for the second Age of Wonders episode in a 3-episode marathon. I just took the battle on this on the last episode, which was going quite well until a halfling did a crazy amount of damage and killed an orc priest, which really set me back because I was planning on using the orc priest to convert a giant that is currently over there. But that being said, I am still going to carry on with my plan. I can still inflict weakening, noxious vulnerability. I can improve my odds of getting it, but that curse would have been really nice. Come to think of it, I could have kept mass curse from something else that I got in the last battle clearing a Forbidden Sanctum, but decided against it, and now am regretting that decision just a little bit. But anyway, let's go ahead and carry on with this orc because I am still going to try to get that human cavalry on my side. I'm hoping I can level this Blight Doctor up. He's pretty close. I'm hoping I can level him up before I have to try to charm that knight. In fact, I'm gonna... You know what? Board attack. I'm gonna use the unicorn because it's got more movement. It actually doesn't really matter, I guess, because the orc's army can only move at the pace of the slowest unit anyway. Anyway, come on over here. This should be an easy battle compared to the others that I've been fighting recently. I want to try to get these guys right here. These Blight Doctors need to level up. Wondering if I could get them close enough to cast weakening on literally anything. We'll worry about the cavalry later, but for now I'm just going to weaken this guy. And I'm going to end up quick dashing this Warg Rider, I think. He really needs healing. Probably put him behind those boxes for now and leave the orc. Maybe have the orc... he can quick dash one more time because I've already done it once so far. I want him to be doing literally anything to anyone just to try to keep him leveling. I think he should be safe to go here and maybe just throw a dart or two at somebody. Sure, that's fine. Any little bit of XP he can get. Okay, now it's time to back him off. Now it's really time to back him off. Alright. I'm actually kind of okay with them all ganging up on him like that, because I kind of ignored everybody else. So, that leaves the Swarm Darters pretty much open to tear something apart. If I do a flank attack with the Warg, I could then do Killing Momentum and maybe get him... No, that's too risky. The Warg's almost dead. You know what? Why don't you guys finish him off? I think you could. 8 is 12. You definitely could if I moved closer. But regardless, I think that's... Yeah, no matter what they do, they're going to get XP. Enough XP to level here. So what I think I will do is move... I want to move these guys up, but I would like to try to hit the priest with them, but they need something tough protecting them if I do that, so I may have to move the butchers around, kind of like this. And they still can't hit the priest. Dang it. Alright, just finish him off. That's fine. Those guys, I think, have Devastating Charge, so... No, they have regular charge. I thought they had Devastating. I'm going to want to keep this guy out of range of the... I want to keep him out of range of all those range units. Is that an actual human? Oh, that's a long swordsman. I thought that was another civic guard. That makes things a little easier, I think. I can pretty much handle a long swordsman, no problem. You know what? I'm going to start shooting at the cavalry now. Reason is because they'll level up on the first shot and then have a chance of inflicting noxious vulnerability on the follow-up shots. And I think I got it. Yeah, okay. That lowers their resistance a bit. I can do a typical or a normal weaken on the next turn after they come barreling in. I'm going to back this guy up because I don't really want him to die. I don't want anybody else here to die. The orc's going to have to back up. The unicorn is going to take front and center. Good luck. You'll probably need it. They might kill the unicorn, but I'm not going to shed any tears over it if that happens. I would rather protect the Blight Doctor. I wish I could buff it, but I think I have used pretty much all my spells for this turn. I've used a lot of spell casting on this turn. I'm going to leave these guys more or less just kind of out of it, I think. Should be okay with the group I've got, and I do want this guy to stay up because for one thing, he's got a unit he's going to need to convert. For another thing, I can have him use Quick Dash on himself and get back some of that health. So yeah, that unicorn's probably dead, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make. Oh no! He just gave the cavalry Iron Heart. I didn't think about that. Strong will. Now he can't be converted. And I'm pretty sure that lasts until the end of combat. Yep, it does. Do I have anyone that can dispel? No, but he can steal the enchantment. I won't be able to weaken him on this turn, but I could steal those enchantments away from him. Which is exactly what I am about to do. The question then is, will I still have a chance to weaken him? Is there like some way that I can... I mean, I might be able to absorb his action points with the knight. I think I need to go for the conversion on this turn. I don't know if I have enough time without him killing something, possibly the unicorn. And, well, we'll see what my odds are. We'll have to just see what the odds are. Well, right now it's obviously nothing, but let's steal those enchantments. How's that? And it's a 50% chance. You can't use Bestow Iron Heart again for the rest of the battle. So... what I think I'm going to do is phase the... oh no, the unicorn can't phase. It doesn't have enough action points. It takes that option off the table. Those guys can pretty much do nothing except cower back there. I wanted to turn these guys around so the knight could move a bit more freely. Or turn them around. I need something... I want the knight to take attacks of opportunity from the cavalry. He can move 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. So he can move 1, 2, 3, 4. And then get a charge attack on those guys. But I need the unicorn out of the way for that to work. Which means I kind of need him to turn around. Which means probably using the orc to do that on this turn, actually. So I can move them up, move the orc over here, and I'm going to have to put some serious pressure on these guys because I don't want the orc to die, but I'll use this to turn him around. We'll do... well, no, we'll do more damage. I'll opt for more damage just in case this doesn't work. How's there's nothing else useful I can do. We'll do a little more damage to him. But that turns him around, which gives the unicorn the ability to move away. Then the plan is to move the unicorn away, bring the knight over, then he takes an attack of opportunity, which turns these guys back around. I'm going to have to take another attack of opportunity with the unicorn, I think. Then he can move back over here and hit the long swordsman, which I thought, again, was a civic guard, so that screws me up a little bit. I think I might be stretching a bit for this one. They can at least kill the long swordsman, which is probably what I need to do. These guys can probably prevent the civic guard from doing anything too crazy. I should have maybe used the knight to kill the long swordsman, but that's okay. They might just attack the knight, which would actually be bad. We'll take that one extra hit. They can't really do much now. They could have taken the attack of opportunity and move just to kill the unicorn out of spite, which would be dumb. But they wouldn't be guaranteed a kill on it. In fact, they wouldn't be able to kill it at all as long as I play my cards right here. So who's left? I've got pretty much the butcher. I think I'm going to... How much damage could that civic guard do to anything? You know what? I'm going to move these guys here and then attack them. Prevent the civic guard from doing anything too crazy. Now, he might try to light up my swarm darters a bit, but I think I can get away with this. Please don't kill those swarm darters. Okay, good. That's who I wanted you to go after. And like I thought, he went after the knight and about got himself killed. But he is still alive, so now we can weaken him. And the orc can get his best attempt at conversion, which I did all that for an extra 5% chance. Oh, man. Yeah, scrounge for every little bit you can get in this game. But he does still have noxious vulnerability. No, I stole that from him. I stole noxious vulnerability when I stole Iron Will, so this is basically undoing that. Weakening is still a little better, but you know what? Let's just go for this. Okay, at least I got him. That's all that really matters. I got him. Makes up slightly for the unit that I lost. And I got noxious vulnerability on those guys. I kind of want... No, they'll kill him if I don't do anything to them. I want the orc to get the kill on the priest. Just for more levels. He's got 236 out of 275. He's doing well. Leaves him with 2 action points. He probably isn't going to kill anything. Unless he, like, crit hits. Everyone's going to be so beat up after this fight, though. But he can't kill anyone, so... I think I can arrange to let the orc get the final kill. He tried to kill him, but it didn't work. Now I need to just make sure the orc gets the kill, and everything should be good. In fact, I might soften him up from this side so that the orc intentionally takes an attack of retaliation from this guy. So if I go like here, go noxious vulnerability, and then charge with the orc, I can get a probable kill here. An almost certain kill. So there's nothing else I can really do. take that hit and then get an extra hit in for a little more XP. And this army is about at their breaking point, I think. I got a little extra gold, so that's nice. And I just have to pray that that camp doesn't spawn anything, because in their current state, they're not going to be able to fight it. But at least nobody died, and I got a new unit. Alright, now where can you guys go? Let's start heading back. I don't suppose that runestone heals as one of its effects, does it? No. But it would still be... I think that would still be good to grab before that boneyard battle. Because of the killing momentum on top of everything else, I think could be really handy. And the unicorn can go here, I guess. Alright, you guys need some R&R. You've done good. That orc is at 251 out of 275. I can probably get him leveled up when I go after the fire giant. In the meantime, this orc city, I'm going to go ahead and absorb into the Empire. I was really hoping they'd have a temple, but they don't. So I'm not going to be able to get that priest out here like I wanted. But I can at least start the upgrade process. This city is going to be a long-term infantry production city because of the dungeon and the enchanted tree out here. It could actually probably make pretty good Black Knights too. Wait, did I count this out in the last episode or 2 episodes ago? It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I can't quite get that in there, unfortunately, or else I could have been able to make some decent orc cavalry too. Would have been nice, because I think manticores count as cavalry, right? I think they do. Orc manticore. Manticore rider. They do count as cavalry. Man. Oh, if only that city could reach. I don't think it can reach 11 tiles, not even with a warlord. Dang, that would be nice, though. Oh, well. I can still make manticore riders out here. It's not like I can't make them. It just would be nice if they had the extra bonuses on top of everything else. Okay. I'm pretty sure this elf is going to have to go up and help the orc out. There's just no getting around it. For now, I'm going to leave him with those extra casting points, but he's... Oh, no, wait, I was sending him down here to deal with the lost soul problem, because that's also an issue that I need to solve. And the orc, I really wanted to stay down there. Alright, fine, you can keep going. The orc's just going to have to operate on his own for now. I got new tiles that can convert to wetlands over here, which I probably should do. I'm never going to get Resurrect Hero cast because I keep having to use magic for other things. But we'll drench the land. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Cast this. But open spellbook, not drench the land. I want a flood fields. That's what I want. Just that there and that there. Okay. I want to have an alliance for 310 gold. Not yet. I think I want to buy... There's Tigrans. Wait, no, I got them as a vassal, and I actually have these guys as a vassal too. Any other vassals I can pick up? Because I might go ahead and just buy the giants now if I can. Better to have them on my side than the enemies. There's not really any other pending vassal proposals. I'm making decent money. So I'll be able to build another settler when that one's done and keep expanding. I think I'll just go ahead and buy the giants now. I mean, kind of like, why not? And they got a little gold income over there, so that's helpful. I don't think I'll absorb them for a while, but I got all that money on this turn, so I may as well spend it. And I haven't even done my digging yet. This city is going to have to keep doing... well, I might go ahead and get the focus chamber in here now. I think I got the barracks. Yeah, so I got the ability to make swarm darters. And I want to start making swarm darters that can do some electric damage. It would diversify my damage output a little bit. So maybe I'll wait until I can move my diggers around and then do that. In the meantime, I want you to keep scouting down here, looking for new good city spots. I'm finding vaults of knowledge kind of all over the place. Here's another potential for a good infantry city. You can see the dungeon and the enchanted crystal tree near each other. I'll explore this a bit more thoroughly. This looks like a nice, right in the middle of the map by a lot of choke points. This looks like a nice spot for a city right here. Oh yeah, and those are all rock cavern walls too. That would be cool. This could end up being a very important strategic location later in the game. All right, I know, I don't want to, hang on, remind me later. You still need to keep producing merch. And borders, peace, blah, blah, blah. And you can let me know when you're ready to talk, but like I said, not going to be able to do anything with the giants for a while, I'm afraid. But now I have a giant city as my friend and a dragon city that's going to ask me to buy them in a little bit. The orc city here is going to have to produce merch, I think. Gold is king right now. And I'm just going to have to pray they don't get attacked. And there's another city down here. What do we have here? Okay, it's human. Move the goblin around a little more. Maybe there's some pickups back here. That would be nice. That looks like a good city for gold income. And it's got a dungeon within its range. Alright, now I can do my digging and get enough to get a focus chamber in that halfling city. Okay, this now has stone walls. So now I can, and I've already drenched the land, I think, because that should be a wetlands tile in the middle, yes. Okay, so now I can go ahead and build this city. And probably need to convert a couple more tiles to wetlands. I've got enough mana income now that I think... No, not raise. Holy crap. Found a city. Okay. Right there. And that'll be a nice new goblin city, which should grow pretty darn fast if I can convert all those tiles. Let's go back into the spell book and flood some more fields. And just get that ready. There. And I can do 2 more, so here and here. Okay. Oh gosh, I gotta sneeze. Ah, you're welcome. I caught it with the mic. I was able to mute it. Let me make sure my mic's not... Okay, good. It's not still muted. I had a panic attack there for a second. I've done that before, where I've accidentally had my mic muted before doing some recording and had to redo stuff. I don't know if it's happened in Age of Wonders, but I've done it in other games. Alright, so Mogwai has cleared yet another structure there, and there's another tomb ahead for them to prospect. Have them end their turn there. And Goblin is doing fine digging down here, but I'm thinking about sending him back up to help with the lost soul situation. Although, where was I actually sending him? I was going to have him dig... I was going to have him start digging through there, but he can't... Oh, he can dig on that tile. That's technically dirt cavern walls. Okay, I'm going to have him stay down here and start digging a path around this way. Yeah, he can get through all that, just barely, but he can. Oh, you're out of movement. And now I can get the focus chamber. No, I can't. Mana. Okay, well, in that case, we need to build housing in this city. I forgot about the mana requirement for that. That's going to actually take a couple turns of saving up towards, but I think it will be worth it. Alright, I'm probably going to have to run away from Lost Souls again, because that's always a fun time. Oh no! They found me. Where did they find me at? Well, at least now we can see what everybody is. Oh, and then there's this. Okay, hang on, I'll be back in a second. Alright. It's done. Okay, let's meet everyone. That is a dwarf dreadnought. Not another dreadnought! No! And he's a dwarf, so he might be underground. You know what? Let's just go through here and click through all these guys. Dwarf dreadnought, Adept of Earth, and Expander. We've already met the halfling. 2 water, halfling warlord with 2 water, and a partisan. Got a frostling. Oh boy, there's a rogue. Honestly, we've got everything. A dreadnought, a warlord, a rogue, a theocrat, a sorcerer, and another warlord. The only thing that's not out there is a necromancer. But anyway, frostling rogue with destruction adept. At least it's not master. I hate having to deal with the disintegrate spell. Expander and explorer. High elf theocrat. Adept of air, adept of water, and creation adept. Goblin sorcerer with an air and 2 fire. And an elf warlord with adept of air, adept of water, and creation adept. The warlords don't worry me as much as the dreadnought and the rogue. The rogue in particular. The theocrat I think I can handle. They don't really have any special bonuses against me. The sorcerer could be a nuisance, but I think there's better sorcerer classes than goblins. And I'm at least glad to see nobody has destruction mastery. That's something I was a little worried about. At least there's only 1 dreadnought instead of 2 this time. But that rogue, that right there, that is a big, big problem. Because if I let him get his Empire spell up, it's going to be a mess. Now, at least as a warlord, I can kind of counter that to some extent with my own spells. But with so many people disjuncting them, that could be a problem. So everything just changed. Right now, finding Zoki is probably top priority. And with Mogwai and Nanhild down here building up a pretty strong force, I'm going to rush the halfling because I know where he is and just start taking out his stuff as fast as I possibly can. The only problem is there's no cave entrance over here as far as I know. Let me zoom the map out and look for the little arrows. Okay, there's one here. And I think that's the closest one to where they are. I'm going to have the scout check back here a little bit more. Well, no, because I already can see underground well enough. And it doesn't really, honestly, it doesn't really matter. To me, all that matters right now is finding the rogue. I want to know where the rogue is. And then if I have to send like little strike forces to go after her, I will. For now, you guys can... What? Negotiate, exit, go down first, and then around, dummies. Okay. I'm gonna have them kind of start... Since I know where the halfling is, I'll go that way and scout a little bit so I know what Nanhild and Mogwai are about to run into. But the real goal here now is to find the rogue. How can you be of service? Well, you could surrender. That would be great. I believe some of them are saying things like, peace be unto you. Okay, I got my orc city here. I think growth is paramount here, so probably start with either a storehouse or just building housing. I think I might start with building housing. I need to clear that crystal tree. I wonder if Mogwai's army could do that. They've got poison damage options, which would be decently effective against the node serpents. The Theocrat's army would be good for that too, but I really want to kind of charge the halfling. But I don't want to charge the halfling alone. I think they need to do it together. Mogwai's army has strong will, and there's probably Reapers in here, so I think they'll do this. I think the Theocrat's army now is strong enough to go deal with that, especially since they have Divine Justiciars. So I'm going to quickly clear these last couple structures around this Orc City, because I won't have any armies down here to do it for a while. And that way I have that extra mana income when the borders expand far enough. For now, I am going to go ahead and build the storehouse here, I think. And I have 400 gold, so doing good there. Goblins are very happy. I think goblins... No, I didn't get race governance, dang. Found a new city. Okay, that's part of the reason why they're very happy, is because I gave them a new city. Now, the city can build housing and grow super crazy fast. Because it's still a goblin outpost. And I'm going to probably convert those last couple tiles, but I don't know. I might need my mana for other things. I just want that city to grow quickly. Deciding what to do down here is a little difficult. Deciding what to do anywhere right now is a little difficult, now that I know what I'm up against. I want to get those guys back over there, but I also need them to have time to heal. How about I drop the warg from this army, and at least go ahead and add this guy to it, since he's going to eventually level up to be a knight. We'll just start everybody heading back this direction. Again, the goal is the fire giant, but they might need some R&R to heal first. The goblins, if I can find some wetlands, would be fine. I could even maybe make wetlands. I think you can cast it in friendly vassal territory. Could really use flying scouts right now. I'm gonna have to produce housing again here. But that city's gonna grow in another turn, so that's good. And do I have enough gold to start cranking out some military units? I could see this city being pretty useful for butchers with the Pillar of the Stylites. I might continue to use my capital for big beetles, but the capital's a little busy with settlers right now. I really need to buy this city, but that's 3 turns away. But dang, that would be nice, because that would be a good city for Mana Core Riders. It's got a lot of production. Actually, I really need an army going out there. Let's go ahead and grab the Pillar of the Stylites in this city, because that extra spirit damage might come in handy. Although that's also mana. You know, I think it actually might be time to invest in a temple. Mana's becoming an issue. I'll spend some mana. Spend mana to make mana. And a shrine out here actually seems like a good call right now. Speaking of mana, because it only costs gold to get, and I actually have some gold. Alright. Almost through here. I'm gonna... Yeah, there's no reason not to dig this out, I suppose. I mean, when I can, anyway. You can stay there, and then you gotta get down here and get that spot prepped for the new city, which you actually can't do because of the lost souls. So I'm gonna leave you. I should have sent him down this way, crap. It still would have been risky, though. I'll just leave him where he's at, or let this guy catch up so we can guard him. In fact, I'm gonna do that now, just because I feel safer having the builder with him. You're gonna have to stay there and do your thing for a few more turns, unfortunately. Oh, that's how they found me. The rogue found me. He's a frostling, right? He was a frostling, I think. Frostling rogue, yes. So he probably started above ground, but he came down underground. So he's over here somewhere. He came across this bridge, so I know the frostling is in this direction, and there's probably a cave entrance over there. I am going to run away from him for now and explore some more of this while I can. Okay, that fills that all in. And theoretically, I'm concealed underground, but we'll see if that actually matters. Alright, so what to have Mogwai and the Theocrat do? With no cave entrances down here, and the nearest one being up here that I'm aware of, that's probably where they should be headed towards. That is a long way around. I think they'd be better off going straight through, but they would need... Well, they do have units that can tunnel. I would just have to open up new routes down here, which I'm actually not 100% sure I'm comfortable with, because this is a nice barrier here for me. I think I'm going to have them go for that cave entrance up there. If they can get across the water, they could dig across. Or they could go along the path this guy's making and break through to go up there, which would pop me out here, very close to the halflings. Because I believe that's where I discovered them. Yeah, I think that's an enemy city. Oh, that was the city they had taken. So the city I found is actually down here, but it's not far from it. So I think that cave entrance is a good one to go for. Puts the most powerful armies I have kind of in the center surface level of the map, and then I can hopefully maneuver them from there. And since I know that they're going to be going in that direction, that means that I can pull them back from going this way, like I was doing with them. We can maybe send an army down there to clear that later, but for now, I want these guys going this direction. In fact, I want to get that, drop the warg from the army here. I want to have them going this way. We'll get the shock trooper back with them. And the scout cannot go on lava, right? I'm going to have this guy go over here, and maybe on the off chance I get lucky, there's another cave entrance over here. There is. Okay, I thought there might be. That may also change things. Wait, where does that go? That's gonna go up on an island down there. I don't really like that. You know what? You guys are gonna need to drop another butcher, I think. Make room for the big beetle. He's definitely not going to die. So I have Divine Justicars, and I need him for digging for that army. The rest of you guys are going to be extras, I'm afraid. And that warg is going to go north as fast as it can possibly run to help deal with the lost souls. The butchers together, get Mogwai's group together. I would like to get something up down there, but I don't know if that's too far out of the way or not at this point. I mean, probably not, and I'm going to be getting XP as I go down this way, so I think my most powerful army now... Ooh, there's a Archon Titan here. Hang on. How much movement do you have? Oh, dang, not quite enough. Theocrat's army would be a lot better suited to handle that. I think I'll have the Theocrat's army take that on the next turn. As well as this. And Mogwai can go and just carry on down here and kill more physical things. Like these guys. A bunch of halflings in a crappy place where they won't be happy. I like it. They won't, but I sure do. That means no lucky and no critical hits. That butcher took a lot of... Did they crit? No, they couldn't have crit. They're not happy. The butcher just took a lot of damage. Alright, you're dead. Which is fine with me, because I friggin' hate dealing with jesters. But you got a little beat up there, and I think I want you to back up. Sun Guard's coming. They're always a pain in the butt. I'm gonna position you here. Put Mogwai here. Who can shoot at the prospector. Okay, they killed that. And I'm gonna get a little aggressive with that big beetle. Alright, let's see what the Sun Guard does. Alright, now I can get you out of the way. I like swarm darters. Let's see, what can Mogwai hit from here? He doesn't have really good shots on anything. I think the best bet is going after the Halfling Jester, which I could weaken. And then get with the... Actually, the big beetle can handle that by itself. Yeah, do that. Ooh, very close. You know what? Let the spider finish it. The more gold I can store away, the better. I think that guy is going to continue down there, but for now, he can pop in and help out with a battle against a handful of flyers. Fortunately, my beetle's a bit damaged, so I'm going to have to be careful with this one. Actually, does Mogwai have field medic? I think he does. Yeah, he's got it. I'm going to wait and let them all get some healing, so they're not going to save that much time. They're almost out of movement, so I'll have everyone wait there. You can keep digging. Get over here. There's There's lots more dirt to dig up in here. And I think I also want a path through, since I'm planning on walling and guarding this area anyway. And I guess you guys are good there. And Hild'll kick the crap out of some undead on the next turn. And these guys all have to pray that a dragon doesn't show up right now. I am going to be able to get my druid back on the next turn, which I could do up here, where I kind of need her. Or where I really need any extra help. I think I'll do that. I'll put her with these guys for now, so they have a little bit of backup. Alright, let's go to the next turn. I'm going to end up casting that druid spell, or the spell to get my druid back, which further delays the timer on Resurrect, or the timer for the focus chamber. But I think it's worth it. I need my heroes. I was really hoping to grow a little bit more before everybody found me. Alright, at least the Conqueror is coming active next turn. So that's going to make it more likely that this guy can level up after this next battle. Ah, dang it. Okay, here we go again. Okay. I sure hope I'm remembering to edit all these out. I apologize if I missed anything. But I think that's been in the last 2 episodes. I think I've had to do that 3 times now. Can't wait to get somebody up there to deal with that. Alright, I finally got my settler done. I think I'm going to get another builder, because I know I need one up top. And I actually could use, well, the one that's going down here I could use for something else. But I definitely want that one going up top. This settler, however, is going down this way, and unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the fort built the way I wanted, get as far ahead to build the fort as I wanted. But I think actually I can deal with the Lost Souls now, I think. Closely matched. I think the game is probably overrating this a bit, but just in case, I know he's got upgrade points left, so... Got 4 Jabrins, Lightning Rod Banner, nothing that helps against these guys. I don't think... Well, do they count as a summoned unit? No, they have to be summoned by a player in order to count as a summoned unit, so a necromancer would have to summon them. I mean, none of this really matters. Alright, I'm just gonna leave him be then. He should be able to fight him off the way he is. At least the builder can be used to sit on top of one of them and prevent it from moving. Oh, right, Guardian Flame, too. That basically ends this battle right there. Let's just do that. Now I have fire damage. Now, still don't want him getting overwhelmed and flank attacked, so the best thing for me to do is draw 1 attack from that one, and actually draw 2 attacks from this one. That'll work. 1 attack from each of them. He can still stay on defense while this builder continues to run slowly into a wall. I might... Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the Untouchable here, and if the Lost Soul comes running in, I think I can deal with it. Because he'll kill both of them, and then he can run down here and flank attack it. And then these guys can finish it off. Thank goodness those guys are gone. They were getting on my nerves, but they're dead now. And I hope they're the last. Like I said, I never was able to determine where they came from, so hopefully that's the last I hear of them. But anyway, now this group can get a fort back up here and get that land prepped for a new goblin city. And this guy can get back to digging, and pretty much that's it. Just digging. That's what he does. Starting with maybe these tiles here. Okay, I can resurrect my hero. That is going to go up by the orc. And actually, I'm going to move the orc first, just in case she resurrects with no movement. I'm pretty sure she does have movement, but she also has healing. So she's going to be helpful for getting everybody back into fighting condition. They really could use the medic right now. I forget what was in here. Mostly a lot of crap and then a giant, so I shouldn't have any trouble with the fighting of this battle, but I think I'm going to have some trouble with the capturing of that giant, and it's going to be a real shame if I don't get it, because that means I'll have spent like all these turns prepping for this moment and then still not get it. But I can't really wait any longer on it. That's going to spawn more units anytime, and I need that fire giant to help. And if I'm not going to get it, then I need to know that so I can plan accordingly. Anyway, I think for the moment, we're going to put the druid on this tile. And put as many people with her as I can. And many injured people. Which is basically really these guys. Welcome back, Emain. It's good to have you back. You have no items. Right, because Mogwai has your bow. Well, you just became a support unit. Maybe you've got something... Oh, I did forget to move items around. I knew I was going to forget to do that. I'm still going to have him hold on to that orb. These two need healing. So she can at least help patch things up. And then I need to figure out a couple item things. So what I was planning on doing, and I think I can do this in one turn because Mogwai and Nanhild are so close to each other, is go down here to Nanhild. Now, if I told Mogwai to send this to Nanhild, is that one turn? That is one turn, okay. So you can send that to Nanhild. Oh, hang on a second. Nanhild's gonna might need her sword. No, it shouldn't matter. This is fine. This is fine. Nanhild actually use her spirit ray anyway, so yeah. Send this to Nanhild. I want Mogwai to keep that shield. But then Nanhild can send this cool sword to Mogwai to give him a couple other damage channels. And then she can use this. Oops, I did this in entirely the wrong order. I thought it was the end of the last turn, not the beginning of this one. Oops. Well, I'm going to have her keep that shield again until after this next battle, and then send it away. I screwed that up. Because why wouldn't I? Okay, well, you know what? Before I mess anything else up, I'm going to end this episode. Of course, I am carrying on right after this one, so it's not to say I won't mess anything else up. But I do appreciate you guys watching. Like I said, second episode in a 3-episode marathon, so I'm going to record one more today, and then episode should post. As long as as long as there's no issues with my internet or anything, episodes should post Wednesday morning, Thursday morning, Friday morning here in the US at Central Standard Time. But otherwise, I thank you guys for watching, and I hope you're enjoying the series, and I will see you in the next episode. Shout out to all my Patreon supporters, including Tier 3 supporters Blitz, Braden, Adam James, Jim Bro, Tarsak, and Tibby and Army. Thanks so much, everybody.